Hello, Libra. It's Haley with Tarot from Beyond. We're in my house. I know this is new for you, Libra, for you who watch the Libra videos. I know I already did your August 1st through 7th reading, and that was just for me to give you an idea of how the remnants of July are going to be coming in, into August. And then now we're going to be dealing with August. What I have been seeing lately, as I've explained in all of my readings, is that people are being really seen for who they really are. And it is a very fruitful time to make decisions in your life with regards to how you want to proceed with these people in your life. So I'm going to do a part of the reading where I'm going to be talking to couples or married people who are having some trouble in paradise. Okay, that's going to be the first portion of the reading so that we can talk about, is this relationship salvageable or not? Then we will go into career, Libra career and finances, and then we'll talk about Libra singles. I ask that if any of this resonates, which is illuminated for you, I ask that you hit like and subscribe and leave your comments. And if any of you feel compelled to get a reading because it resonated so much that you want your personal cards to come out, and so that your story can be told, so that I can help you navigate your way to an easier path, then that's what I'm here for, okay? So let's get started, Libra. We've been like passing ships in the night. I've been having a hard time, getting Libra the reading that I feel that you guys deserve, and so I'm never going to stop trying, okay? So Libra, for those of you who are in relationships, suspect things or whatnot, now is the moment of truth, okay? Give me just a moment. Okay, let's begin. This means, so you pulled judgment. Judgment means something has to end in order for something to begin. And we're talking about people already in relationships, okay? So you, Libra, are thinking of what to do with regards to something that made you angry, okay? And you want a rebirth. You are considering like moving on, right? Getting on your horse, being methodical, and going and making your own living and doing your own thing. However, you're wise enough to know, Libra, that relationships come with their ups and downs. That's really what I'm seeing here. But I'm going to pull more cards to see what happened here and what caused this anger. What caused that anger? Something that was not fair happened in the relationship. Had you feeling left out in the cold, Libra? And so now you're going to be told what you need to be doing, which is sacrifice. Work on love for self and the people around you who love you. First of all, that's going to lift your spirits and also give you a little less time with your partner. I see a situation that only requires a separation at this point. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about the energy that Libra is dealing with their partner? Okay. Enslaved behavior. Making choices that bring consequences home. And a lot of lying and not telling the truth. The devil represents enslaved behavior. And the way that your partner deals with things usually spins this wheel of fortune in a way to where, like, your family's always catching a loss. Fate's really not been on your side, and you've been having a difficult time of it as a family or as a couple. This represents lies and not knowing the whole story of some things. But Libra, you already suspect, which is why you got the truth. See, when I see this card tells me that Spirit is getting ready to say, okay, I'm going to tell you what's happening. Page of Swords is a messenger of information. That's who I am, your messenger of information. And so, sacrifice. Get away from the house for a little while, if you can. Work on it, is what you're being told. And put all of your energy into people who reciprocate your love. Because right now, the person that you're with is incapable of loving you the way that you need to be loved, Libra, and the way that you deserve to be loved. Because what's happening is all the love is going here for your partner. Okay? And when I see this card, I have sympathy, and let me tell you why. Because this card used to pop up in my spread all the time when I would do readings for myself. Because I would do things that would be very self-sabotaging. It took me a long time to learn how to love myself and to treat myself like it. And so when I do these relationship readings, please understand the choice is yours. If you want to work this relationship out, I believe that relationships can be worked out. You understand? If this person is willing to make some changes. They can't stand on lies. They'll fall. And they certainly can't keep playing with this one, because this one's too expensive. And you can lose your entire mind playing around with things like this. This could be an addiction to sex. This could be an addiction to just being lazy. This can be an addiction to just substance abuse, the obvious, right? Whatever it is, it's more important to them than you are to them. That's the point. And they have to make the decision to change their ways and do their spirit work. Because it looks to me like you're in a completely different place. But this is where they are. So it doesn't really look like an equal match to me. So let's conclude this. The King of Swords means like a police officer. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana, which means allow yourself to experience life carefree. Let's see what this Juggle means. Okay. The Tower represents feeling like you have no way out. Okay? Who's the one who feels like they have no way out? This person who isn't engulfed in the enslaved behavior, or my Libra? My Libra. Okay. I get it now. Okay, Libra. You got a straight answer, okay? Like I said in the beginning of the reading, like people, you're going to see things for what they really are. You're going to see people for who they really are. And then you're going to start making decisions regarding what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. Feeling trapped and always having your harvest come up short. And then what's being juggled? Here we go with Mr. Rash. Okay, so the person that you're with not only has enslaved behaviors, but can really be hurtful. And see, when I see these cards together, you guys fight quite often. So if this resonated, and you want to salvage this relationship, I recommend that you get a private reading we pull up your personal cards because this is a general message that's not going to relate to everyone, but for some of you it will. And if you feel that you want to know more than what you've already seen and what you've already been told, see, because here's what I'm seeing too. Not only are you guys fighting a lot because of so-and-so's brash behavior, okay? This represents a police officer. And so when you get the police officer and the actual tower in the same spread, I mean, to me, this screams jail. To me, this screams prison, going away for a while. And so if I'm talking to a woman who has children to take care of, what's going to happen when Mr. or Mrs. functional, addict gets caught up somehow, some way, and then you have a hard time, maintaining what you have? I mean, think long term with the people that you're with. Ask yourself, with the way things are going, these arguments and things like that. And then the first card that you pulled, I mean, something has to end in order for something to begin. So spirit guides and angels, what has to end in order for something to begin? It's love related. The Knight of Cups is a messenger of love. He's more mature. He's been through more than the Page of Cups, that little baby Cupid that doesn't know how to make the distinction between who's right for them and who's not right for them. This relationship has matured you, Libra. And so what has to end is likely this relationship, because tell me, what is it doing for you? Because I can see you are likely doing plenty for it, but what is it doing for you? You're tired of fighting, and you want to be financially independent. And if that's what you want to be, then work on it. And get your Akashic Records readings so that you can know what you're here for and what your purpose is in life. That's what Akashic Records can tell you. And you can easily make a living off of what your gift is, your spiritual gift. They can help you understand, at what point in your life you're going to be financially abundant and happy. And they also teach, as I do, so that cycles don't repeat. You know what I'm saying? Get your Akashic Records read. What has to end? In order for your financial independence and self-mastery to begin, is the fighting. That has to end. And not wearing your armor. And making sure that the partner that you pick is right for you. Making sure that you make mature decisions with regards to who you let in your intimate space. That has to end. What has to end is you not doing that. Okay? Be more meticulous about who can be in your private life. Okay? And what will begin for you. Where'd that card go? It's financial independence and self-mastery. Right here. This is what you have to look forward to, Libra. Because, quite frankly, This is baggage. This is baggage that the other party has to work on. And you're doing your work. You're doing your work by watching tarot and trying to grow spiritually. They have to do their work. And if they're not willing to do their work, then it becomes your decision on if you want them to take this away from you because you just love this person so much that you're willing to go through whatever they're going to go through because they keep playing with this one. Okay, Libra, that was for those of you in relationships. If that resonated, people in relationships who wanted to know what was going on in their relationship. They had some suspicions of some things. You got your confirmation, okay, as to what you're dealing with. And if you feel that you want a reading that is even more intimate, again, that is what I do and that is what I'm here for, okay? And I try to make the prices as reasonable as possible. Now let's talk about Libra career, spirit guides, and angels. Happiness. This is the highest form of happiness. New beginning. Oh yes, things are going to be going great for you, Libra. This means, the King of Pentacles means financial stability, and not only being financially stable, but knowing how to manage your money. See, it's one thing to have money. It's another thing to know how to manage it. Know when to spend it, when not to spend it. This is money and being intelligent and using it wisely. This is your money reading, Libra. So new beginning with regards to work. New beginning with regards to how you're going to approach making sure that you reach your goal. Focus and self-discipline. And don't worry. Anytime you run into any problems, there you have an angel that is always going to be working with you, making sure that your conscious and your subconscious are in line with each other so that you know how to resolve conflicts as they come in this new environment with regards to funds. Don't be naive in certain situations. Get a higher education in the field that you're in, or it will lead to heartache. And let me tell you why. Because there will come a point in the field that you are in, Libra, whoever this is resonating with, where you're going to need more credentials and you're going to need to go to school. Okay, so this card means school, tradition, religion, beliefs, work ethic, marriage, commitment, right? So if you go into like a big business venture and not know enough about the business you're going into, it's at the end of the day, it's going to break your heart because you did not do the work. That work ethic part thing, the seeking the higher education in the field that you're in, okay? To close Libra out with career and finance, how does it look like it's going to end at the end of the day with regards to what's available to them in August? Well, some of you got the seed of love, honey. You got, yeah, okay. All right, Libra, here's what I'm seeing. So you get into these cards at first and they really, really look great. And then, you know, you get deeper. And, you know, the reader, myself, like I see little things, right? But then I'm like, this could just mean that, you know, or, but then when I get certain cards, I know exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, some of you came here to see if something is going on in the workplace that should not be. Okay? You've been backstabbed at work. and it's affecting your new beginning, but or not affecting your new beginning, because it looks to me like the sun represents happiness. And then you pull the Ace of Cups, which is the seed of love, which means a lot of you in this particular reading are going to possibly be in new relationships soon. But don't be baby Cupid. Make sure that you put on your armor and make sure you know what you want and what you don't want in relationships, okay? It looks like, given that this is a work reading and career reading, it looks like you have matured intellectually, okay? Enough to know when you've been backstabbed. And the High Priestess represents either intuition or secrets, okay? Secrets and being backstabbed go hand in hand. So it looks to me like you may have a coworker who's not happy with all of this success and this new you might have gotten a new promotion of some sort. But you're being told to be focused and self-disciplined on what you earned. You did get that higher education, which is why you got that new beginning and why you're the King of Pentacles right now. Let your angels deal with your broken heart, because other people don't know how to be happy for you, okay? This looks like one person's particular story, and that's okay, even though I know it's not going to resonate with the masses. I'm here to help people. So whoever this is for, that's fine. If you want to know more on how to proceed in this situation, because you still feel, some type of feelings, and you want to figure out a way how to navigate your workspace in a, more even and calm temper, given the people that you're working with, I teach that as well. Singles. Some of you are very mature with regards to love. Some of you really do know how to love. The Queen of Cups is a mature person who knows how to pick them. She's got experience when it comes to love. And as a result, she knows how to pick them. She understands the concept of give and take when it comes to love. However, somebody's full of anxiety. Why? Okay, you're worried about money, but we're talking about love. And when I see this, singles, look. Singles, that was pretty fast and easy. As long as you both understand the concept of give and take, look at the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Perfect couple facing each other. You singles are going to be in a relationship in no time. Make sure that you understand the concept of give and take. Don't have any anxiety with regards to money. I don't know why this came into this singles reading. But for singles, you definitely will meet somebody on your level soon. Okay? With regards to this anxiety regarding a seed of funds, you're confused, whether about how to communicate or how fast you're going to get it. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. Given that the Ace of Cups was already used in the other two readings, the only other ace available is the Ace of Pentacles, and that is what a spiritual union represents to you, Libra. So some of you had anxiety with regards to what you deemed valuable, which is a relationship, and you were confused as to how soon am I going to have a spiritual union. It doesn't look like long, my loves. I'm looking at 6 weeks, no more than 6 months. Okay? All right, Libra. If any of this resonated, I ask that you hit like and subscribe, leave your comments. I have a new feature where if you have some questions that you want to ask, if you don't want to get a full reading because maybe money's tight, I get it. $10 per question via email where the answers are in depth. And I even can send you attachments to your email showing you why the answer is what it is. So it's $10 per question via email where you will get your response within 24 hours. I charge $50 for a 40-minute reading or $75 for a full hour. And you would be amazed at how fast the time goes by. I've been saying it forever. Today has to be the day that I create the Yelp account for what I'm doing, because a lot of you don't know what to expect out of a private reading. But I've had several private readings with several people who will tell you that you will walk away from our phone call with clarity and with Spirit's advice on how to move forward, on how to let things like this roll off your back. I want to let you know that anxiety and confusion require your cosign. They require your consent, Libra. Don't sign on the dotted line to feel confused or full of anxiety, okay? You don't have to feel these feelings. Just wait for Spirit to do its thing in your life. I see a couple, and this was the singles reading. And you guys are going to love each other very much, and it's going to be the best and more. So live like it's on its way, okay? Libra, love yourselves. Be good to yourselves. And I will talk to you soon, okay? Namaste.